A life forged in pain. Frida Kahlo's early years. Frida Kahlo was born in 1907 in Coyoacan, Mexico. This is near Mexico City. Her father was a photographer. He was originally from Germany. Her mother was Mexican and of Spanish and indigenous descent. Frida loved Mexican culture from a young age. Frida's childhood wasn't easy. She contracted polio at 6 years old. This disease affected her leg. Frida always felt different from other children because of it. She was often in pain. Despite this, Frida had a strong spirit. She was a tomboy. She excelled in school. She even considered becoming a doctor. She had a vibrant personality that drew people to her. The defining moment, tragedy strikes and art becomes solace. At 18, Frida's life changed forever. She was in a terrible bus accident. The accident left her with severe injuries. She had a broken spine, a broken pelvis, and a crushed foot. She was in constant pain. Frida's recovery was long and difficult. She had many surgeries. She spent months bedridden. It was during this time that Frida turned to art. Her parents brought her paints and brushes. They also gave her a special easel she could use while lying down. Frida began to paint self-portraits. Painting helped her cope with the physical and emotional pain. A self-taught artist blossoms, early influences and self-portraits. Frida was largely self-taught as an artist. She was drawn to Mexican folk art. These paintings were often colorful and full of symbolism. She admired the honesty and raw emotion in these artworks. Frida's own paintings were also very personal. She painted her pain, her fears, and her hopes. Her self-portraits were not just pictures of her face, they were windows into her soul. She used bold colors and dramatic imagery. This made her paintings hard to ignore. Frida's art was a way for her to express her inner world. Diego Rivera, a love story woven into the fabric of art. In 1929, Frida married the famous Mexican muralist Diego Rivera. He was much older than her. Their relationship was passionate and tumultuous. It was filled with both love and pain. Diego's art celebrated Mexican culture and history. Frida's work was more personal. However, they influenced each other greatly. Their art became a dialogue about their relationship and their individual identities. Section 5. The language of symbols, decoding Frida's artistic vocabulary. Frida Kahlo's paintings are full of symbols. She used these to express her thoughts and feelings. Some symbols are easy to understand. For example, hummingbirds represent freedom. Monkeys often represent mischief. Other symbols are more complex. They relate to Frida's personal experiences. For example, thorns and nails represent her physical pain. Broken columns might symbolize her broken body. To understand Frida's art, we must learn the language of her symbols. Section 6. Beyond the canvas, Frida's style as a statement of identity. Frida's style was as unique as her art. She embraced her Mexican heritage. She dressed in traditional Tehuana clothing. These were colorful dresses and jewelry. Frida also challenged traditional beauty standards. She didn't hide her unibrow or her facial hair. Instead, she celebrated them. Her style was a way to express her individuality and her cultural pride. Section 7. A world takes notice. Exhibitions and recognition on the global stage. Frida's art started to gain recognition in the 1930s. She had her first solo exhibition in Mexico in 1938. Her work was then shown in New York and Paris. People were drawn to the honesty and power of her paintings. Her fame grew, but she was always more interested in expressing herself than in achieving fame. Section 8. Frida's enduring legacy. A feminist and LGBTQ+ icon. Frida Kahlo is more than just a painter. She has become an icon. She is a symbol of strength, resilience, and self-expression. Frida's willingness to be open about her pain, her body, and her sexuality was revolutionary. She is seen as a feminist icon. She challenged traditional gender roles. She spoke out for women's rights. She is also a symbol of pride for the LGBTQ+ community. She challenged the idea of a single, fixed identity. Section 9. Frida today. an icon of inspiration and empowerment. Frida Kahlo's art and life continue to inspire people around the world. Her image appears everywhere, from murals to tote bags. People connect with her message of self-acceptance and her celebration of difference. Her story reminds us that we can overcome challenges. It tells us we can find beauty even in pain. Frida's legacy is a reminder to be true to ourselves no matter what. Section 10. Conclusion. Frida Kahlo lived a life marked by both pain and passion. Her art is a testament to her strength and resilience. Through her self-portraits, she gave voice to her experiences and her emotions. Frida's legacy transcends the art world. She is a global icon. She represents the power of individuality, the importance of cultural pride, and the strength of the human spirit. Frida Kahlo's story continues to resonate with people around the world, reminding us to embrace our true selves and find beauty in the face of adversity.